Veterans, what if I told you the VA actually tells you what type of claim to file, when to file it, and how, but most veterans never see it. It's right there on the VA's website, but buried deep. And here's the kicker. If you file the wrong type of claim at the wrong time, you could be costing yourself thousands or even getting denied completely. Today, I'm showing you the exact page, what it says, and how to finally file smart. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Dwayne. I got a video for that Kimball, United States Army veteran and retired VA rating specialist. Today's video, I am going to be discussing what type of claims that you can file. I found some information buried on the VA's website, and I'm going to be sharing it with you today. Now, when I show you this VA website, the link is in the description section. Okay. So make sure you click show more. All right. And you can see the link that I am going to share with you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is the VA's website, and it states types of disability claims and when to file. Okay. This is important. This is some of the things I talk about, the 5 ways of service connection. Okay. So it says find out when you can file your first claim for service connected benefits and learn what to do if you want to request more benefits or have new evidence to support a claim when denied in the past. All right. So learn when to file a claim. Let's click on the first one, original claim. File your first claim for disability compensation. So you're going to come here and click that plus sign. Boom. Okay. It goes into, we refer to the first claim you file for a disability as your original claim, meaning you never claimed anything before. This is your first claim. Now, they have something that's called BDD, Benefits Delivery Discharge. I did a video on this, I want to say over 2 years ago. Okay. And there has been some slight changes since then. This is for active duty service members. You can file a claim up to 180 days before leaving service. And I know a lot of veterans out there like myself, we're thinking, man, when I was in service, why didn't we have this? Okay. So when you're on active duty, you can submit that claim between 180 days to 90 days, 6 months. This is something that you can do yourself. You just need to follow a few instructions, but you can file that claim at that 6-month mark before you leave service. And one thing that I tell active duty service members, document, document, document. If you only went on sick call one time, go again. Go again, go again, go again for the same thing. And anytime something hurts, go to sick call, get a document, get a copy. Because when you leave active duty, that's it. You don't get a do-over unless you like a reserve or someone that's in the National Guard and you're going on and off active duty several times. So, okay. So you could click this link here and it'll tell you more about, find out how to file a pre-discharge claim. Number one thing, people, trust me. This is a huge VA claim nuggets for active duty service members. Get it documented. Do not suck it up. I don't care if you're an airborne ranger, special forces, get it documented, okay? Because you can believe in thousands and thousands of dollars on the table when you come off active duty and you get into the VA claims process, and they're going to be like, we don't see it documented anywhere. You're like, oh, I know I did it. I know I did it. It's not what you say, it's what you can prove. Let's keep going, okay? Then it goes on to say, you can also file a claim for disability that appears after discharge, okay? This is called a post-service claim. Now, here's the kicker. Look at this. Disabilities that appear within 1 year of discharge. That is under 38 CFR 3.309 subpart A, 1 year presumptive. So if you've been out less than 1 year and you get a diagnosis that's on this list, you can claim it as a 1-year presumptive. Two things that are on this list I want to point out. One is diabetes. Okay. So if you have an A1C or two A1C tests within that year showing that now you have diabetes, claim it as a 1-year presumptive. And that's the way you're going to word it. You're just not going to say, I'm claiming diabetes, because they're going to think you're talking about it was documented in service. I am claiming diabetes as a 1-year presumptive under 38 CFR 3.309 subpart A. Please see it, my attached to A1C tests, which show a diagnosis of diabetes. Just as simple, people. Okay. Another one that's on that list, arthritis. Now, what they're talking about, ankles, knees, hips, back, neck, shoulders, elbows, wrist, chronic. Okay. Go get an x-ray. All right. I've seen veterans claim these as 1-year presumptives and get service connected for almost all of those, all of those joints. Yes. Okay. All right. They give you some other links as well that I'll let you click on and go through and do your research. Okay. So here's the next one: increased claim. File a claim for more compensation for a disability that we've already determined to be service connected and gotten worse. Click on that plus sign. Here we go. Okay. You can file a claim for increased disability compensation if you have a rated service connected disability that's gotten worse. Now, that term right there, gotten worse. This is what gets veterans in trouble on increased claims. And when I rate it, I've seen a lot of claims get reduced when veterans come in for increase. Here's why. They do not go out and look at the diagnostic code for the condition that they're service connected for. And they fail to look at the next higher percentage for that condition to see if it's actually gotten worse, not what's in your mind, but what's in that criteria. You can also find this criteria in the rating decision, but normally on some of them, it'll just go to the next highest one. So if you're at 10%, it may only show you the 20% in the rating decision. But what if you could be service connected for the same condition at 30, 40, 50? That's why it's important for you to understand the diagnostic code, because when you know the diagnostic code number and go out to the VA's rating scheduler, you'll see the other percentages in the criteria. If you don't meet it, why are you going to claim an increase? But if you do, then it's okay. Let me get this evidence that shows this. Let me get the evidence that shows that. Okay. Also, you need to confirm if that percentage for that criteria that you're claiming an increase in, or condition you're claiming an increase in, has been in effect more than 5 years. This is why. Because if it's been in effect, that percentage for that condition has been in effect less than 5 years, you file an increase, you go to that exam. Let's say the third party examiner screws it up because you didn't have a DBQ, your own DBQ, and it shows improvement. The VA will do a proposal to reduce. If it's been in effect, that percentage has been in effect more than 5 years, they need 2 exams to show improvement before the proposal to reduce. That's a nugget, people. Let's keep going. New claim. File a claim for added benefits or other benefits requests related to an existing service-connected disability. Okay, so what they mean there by that existing related to secondary, okay? You can file a new claim to request these changes to your benefits, more financial support, special monthly payments, SMC. I have a video on those. A shift to individual unemployability status. Now, I think they should have put IU under the increase part, because IU is not a standalone claim. It is a claim for increase in the conditions that you state prevent you from gainful employment. So again, the increase factor that I just previously explained comes into play about the 5 years. Okay. I have videos on how to win your claim for IU. I'm explaining it so you understand it. A lot of veterans jump off in the IU and then they contact me and say, Dwayne, this happened, that happened. I'm like, at that point, you're going to have to let it play out because there is a lot to unpack under IU. Okay. Now, the next one, secondary service connected. Okay. Basically, with this, keep in mind the primary condition needs to be service connected. For example, I am claiming left knee secondary to my right knee. You need to verify one, that you are actually, that the primary condition is service connected. And two, you actually have a diagnosis for the secondary condition you want to claim. It's just that simple, people. Okay. Now, the VA has done a good job in explaining this, but it's buried on their website. And I can't even tell you how I came across it. You know, I'm gonna give you the link, okay? But I must have been doing some research for another video. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what? So back when I first started the VA until now, the VA has come a long way. I think they have done an awesome job in updating their website, but they still have a long way to go. Okay. So special claim. Okay. You can file a special claim. Oh, let me go up a little bit. Okay. You can file a special claim to request compensation for special needs. Here are some examples of special needs: a specially equipped vehicle, temporary payments if you are recovering from surgery or other treatment and unable to move. Now, I just did a video on this, paragraph 29, paragraph 30. Okay. Increased payments if you can't work because of your service connected disability. That's IU, people. Okay. Increased payments if you can't work because of your service connected disability. All right. So, again, VA's come a long way. I really like what they're doing with their website. Uh, I think I'm in the next couple of days, I'm just going to spend like 2 or 3 hours going through their website and seeing some of the updates. But guess what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to press record and do a video for it. Okay. Last one, supplemental claim. Okay. You can file a supplemental claim if you meet all the requirements listed here. Notice they said all. You must meet both of these requirements, both. And it says, and we decided your claim in the past, meaning they decided, meaning they denied it. Okay. And your claim isn't a contested claim. All right. Click that link to learn more about contested claims. I don't want to click it because this video could go on and on and on about that. Okay. And you must meet at least one of these requirements. You have new and relevant evidence to submit, or you're requesting a review of your claim based on a change in law, such as the PACT Act. Okay. But in your lay statement, you need to lay that out. I'm I'm reopening my claim for my previously denied PTSD. Please see attached new and relevant evidence in parentheses and actionable and sufficient DBQ and nexus. Okay. Or if you were previously denied for, let's say, sinusitis. So you're going to let them know, hey, I was previously denied for sinusitis. Now I am claiming it under the PACT Act. Something as simple as that. Okay. So they gave you some more information. For example, okay, there's an example there for you. Make sure you read it because they're giving you some really good information. Okay. Okay. So again, I commend the VA for what they have done on their website. Okay. Do they have work to do in other areas? Yes. And this was buried, in my opinion. Okay. But once I looked at it before I recorded this video, I was like, hey, this is some information that I need to share with my veterans. So, with that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and as always, share this video with your fellow veterans. Thank you.